the community behind this. So anybody that's proud to be associated with the Baxter Community Center and all the work that's gone into it recently and over the years. What are y'all being so shy for? Come on up here. Come on. Yeah. That's right. Let's anybody else?
Hey, Dan, Faith. Jason.
Jason, you got a lot to do with this. Margot.
You got love for Baxter. Get the picture.
People want to huddle in the back of the room and the mayor is calling.
Sorry, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Lisa Osenka. I'm the Executive Director of the Louisville Metro Housing Authority. Welcome so much to the groundbreaking for the historic Baxter Community Center. I'll let other people talk about the details, but I just wanted to say welcome to you this morning on behalf of Louisville Metro Housing Authority. Next, I want to introduce our mayor. Greg Fisher was instrumental in securing a good deal of funding for this redevelopment through the ARP money, and so we're thrilled to have him come up next. Mayor?
Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate you. Well, I'm really excited to be part of what is another momentous announcement here in the Russell neighborhood, Baxter Community Center. We always wanted, as part of our vision for Vision Russell, for this to be like the world-class community center. That costs a lot of money. We didn't know where the money was going to come from. But then the American Rescue Plans came out and gave us a good slug of money that we could put toward this, and that led to other money coming along after that. So we'll talk about that briefly here this morning. Over these past 12 years, 2 weeks from today, I'm not going to be your mayor anymore. So we're going on kind of a farewell tour throughout the city. But over these past 12 years, I've been committed to coordinating investments and resources and strategies, specifically with the focus on uplifting community-led projects in the 9 neighborhoods here in West Louisville, while guarding against the displacement of longtime residents. That's what we're trying to prove. You can regenerate neighborhoods without displacing residents. So in the west part of Louisville, over these last 12 years, we've invested over $1.5 billion. And of course, this is one of the major sites right here with Beecher Terrace, about $250 million with Beecher and the surrounding related investments from here. And back in 2015, we were awarded the first HUD planning grant. We competed against 46 other cities. And we wanted to create a vision for Russell's revitalization. I said back then, let's imagine and build a vision that is timeless and inspirational. And that's why I think we're also happy to be here today to celebrate this announcement with the Baxter Community Center. For those of us who remember, and I think everybody up here does, Baxter, this was a beehive of activity. After school hangout, place to get help with homework, play basketball games, cheerlead, have a shoulder to cry on. Adults could participate in aerobics classes, and anyone could partake in just all types of fun activities taking place here. And most importantly, when you walk through the door here, you just felt welcome. It was a great place, and it's going to be even greater. Sean Steptoe, Rob Roberts, Renee Douglas were a few of the last people who worked here at Baxter Community Center before it closed. And what all of them had in common was a heart for the community and a desire to see the kids in the neighborhood have better opportunities and a chance to thrive. Now, in addition to the $2.3 million in federal American Rescue Plan funds that Louisville Metro government has dedicated to the Baxter Community Center, the Community Center project is receiving financial support from the Louisville Metro Housing Authority, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, and the James Graham Brown Foundation. I want to thank all of them. I want to thank HUD. What they say is the partnership between city government and the housing authority here is best in the country. And that's why they keep investing in us. We appreciate that. This project is more than $11 million. It's going to include a state-of-the-art new 4,500 square foot wing, lounge area, gymnasium, multi-purpose classroom, a plaza with an informal gathering space, an accessible playground, refurbished basketball courts, and expanded parking. Just think back 5 years ago before all this construction took place. Baxter was full of love, but the community center, but it was dated. And now think forward 18 to 24 months when phases 1, 2, 3, 4, this community center will be done, the new park's gonna be done over by the Porter Paints building. I mean, it's just transformational. So we need Baxter back in the community and are really grateful to all these partners, the Housing Authority, Metro Parks. Thank you, Margaret Brosco, for leading us here with your bright red hat on today. And thanks everybody for making sure we're just not back, but we will be offering programs that are the best in the country here. And of course, it takes great people to make these programs happen. Like Rose Livingston, you'll be hearing from Rose here in a second, who will be reestablishing the Beach After School program in the Baxter Community Center with a huge smile on her face. Thank you, Rose. Dedicated to this cause and really understand what's going on in the community and what's required to make a difference in the outcomes, the lives of our residents, especially our young people. This is where it all starts. Now, once it reopens, the Baxter Community Center will offer structured programming and cultural enrichment for those children who otherwise might not have access to it, but who deserve it. If there's one thing I've learned as mayor, talent is equally spread, but opportunity is not. So local government is in the business of creating opportunities, especially for kids. We all know that any investment in them is a great investment. Now, we've already seen phases 1, 2, and 3 of the Beecher Terrace revitalization come to life, and the Baxter Community Center is just another huge step in that path to revitalization that we're so thankful to be able to get this done. I want to thank President Biden for the rescue plan, Congressman John Yarmouth. We're so fortunate to have him as head of the Budget Committee in Congress, has really stepped up and helped with these projects as well. And of course, he's retiring in a couple of weeks also. Last, this work does not end with my administration. Mayor-elect Greenberg has expressed total commitment to this project and the future ones, including the brand new park full of beautiful amenities at 13th and Muhammad Ali, which of course is the former Porter Paint site. And then later today, I will be just across the way at the Village in West Jefferson to celebrate the planned expansion of that project, their phase 2. So there's a lot going on. If you hear from mine and says, oh, there's nothing going on in the west end of Louisville, tell them to get out a little bit and see what's going on. So I really want to thank everybody that's worked together to help make this vision a reality. And thank everybody who worked in face of odds, who said, oh, this could never be done, that couldn't be done. We didn't have time to listen to folks like that. It's so easy to be negative, but it never gets you anywhere. So I just want to thank all the positive people who worked so hard for so long to see these beautiful dreams come to life. Thanks, everybody, and congratulations.
Thank you, Mayor Fisher. And now, as the mayor explains, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development is a critical partner in these efforts. And so I'd like to introduce Carol Spencer, who is the director of the public housing team at the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. Carol?
Good morning. A good, invigorating morning. So I'm going to keep my remarks very brief. I just want to say how grateful we are as HUD to be part of this partnership. Another great, fantastic partnership that the Housing Authority, the city, other investors have been able to pull together to benefit the community. I've been at the Baxter Community Center many times, and it always had that underlying energy, that buzz when you walked in the door. You hear that screeching of the kids' tennis shoes on the floor. You would be in resident meetings where ideas and opinions were exchanged. Just amazing things. The site of, I believe, the CNI kickoff. There was a band involved, which was fantastic. So just wanted to be here this morning to again see our mission at HUD in action. This will be the cap off, I believe, of such a transformational part of the housing here at Beecher Terrace, and HUD looks forward to attending many more of these events as the transformation continues. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Carol, and thank you, HUD, for all the support. Our Chair Emeritus, Manfred Reed, has not been able to join us this morning, but in his place, we'll have the Mayor's proxy for our board, Ms. Mary Ellen Wiederwald. Thank you. Thanks. Well, good morning, everybody. I didn't know I'd get one more turn at the podium here. I'm Mary Ellen Wiederwohl, and currently I'm the president and CEO of Accelerator for America, and we get to work with cities, economic and community development leaders across the country. But I'm really proud to be here this morning with so many former Louisville Metro colleagues, because I was the chief of Louisville Forward for the city when we got all of this underway, and so to see it coming to life is just a point of incredible personal joy and pride. So Louisville Metro Housing Authority is led by a group of board of commissioners, and it's a joy to work on that group. It's been a real labor of love. We meet several hours every month to keep all of this going, and it's just an amazing thing as a Louisvillian to see this transformation. We are also grateful for everyone who's been a part of it, and it's also a joy as a commissioner to ensure that these projects are not only reinvesting in our community, but they're reinvesting in the people in our community. So as a board of commissioners, we are always ensuring that the folks who work on these projects, the workers who benefit from these projects, the programs are created that help ensure that people get the skills to be able to work on these projects. And the money that is put into this is put into the pockets of Louisvillians. And so as the Louisville Metro Housing Authority, we're very proud to have the strongest record in the community of investing in our minority, women, and disadvantaged businesses. And that's something that's going to occur on this site as well. So thank you all for coming out on a very cold morning. And as a commissioner of this group, it's a great joy to stand with you. And I can't wait to go in there and hear those sneakers on the floor again. Thank you.
Okay, Mary Ellen, and then Jeff, if you come up too. So Mary Ellen and Jeff O'Brien kind of shepherded this project from Louisville Metro government over the years. So much work with this. It's not that cold because it's not windy out, so it's pretty good. So would you all kind of recognize all of the folks, just briefly, from Metro government, how they helped pull this project together?
Thank you, Mayor. Jeff O'Brien, I'm the chief of Louisville Forward. So I want to take some opportunity. The mayor already thanked Jason Canuel and Margaret Brosco with Metro Parks. They've been instrumental in helping us bring this project together. And then also I want to recognize my team from Housing and Community Development. That's led by Marilyn Harris and Laura Grabowski. And I also see Kevin Sullivan out there in the audience there. Those groups work together very hard to make this project come together with the Housing Authority, with Metro Parks, and we make sure that we'll bring this project to life here in the community.
And there are so many alums of Louisville Metro government across the city who have touched this project in some way. I suspect the cold Monday morning might have kept a few people at home. Too many to name, but you think about these things and literally thousands of hands touch these projects. From the construction to the paperwork to the financing, and they take years. We put in that first planning grant in 2014. And here we are today, nearly at the dawn of 2023, seeing all of this come to fruition. So as we say goodbye in these roles and look ahead to bright future for the city, let's all be reminded it's an endurance race and many hands bring us to this success.
Amen. Well, thank you all for getting started. I want to recognize Renee Goldley. Also, she runs our Human Relations Commission. Ben Johnson with our Parks Department is going to have so much to do with the programming in here, a proud FAMU graduate as well. Appreciate that. And Keith from the Parks Department, thank you. Masude as well, thank you for keeping our city beautiful, so many trees. I think I've gotten everybody here from Louisville Metro government. So thanks for everybody. It is a team sport and it takes a long time. So I think we're gonna, one more. Rose. Well, Rose is an all-star. You are. When you come down here and talk about dedication to kids, especially with our technology programs that we had going on, and you come in and to Miss Rose and you see her ruling over the classroom, but she's more than a teacher. She's a counselor to the kids, and they just really look up and inspire. She inspires them in so many ways. So for you to have this state-of-the-art facility with your state-of-the-art mentorship and teaching is going to be a beautiful thing to watch. So please welcome Rose Livingston.
Thank you so much, Mayor Fisher. And by the way, thank you so much for your service as mayor. May you in 2 more weeks go on a ride somewhere on a boat, drink a pina colada or something. You deserve it. Thank you. And thank you too for everyone, the Metro government, housing, the planners, the financiers, for really making this possible. The beach started in 2005. It was a collaboration, boy, it must be the code, collaboration between Ballard High School and Louisville Metro Housing. And we decided that we needed some place for the students, that lived here to not have to always go back and forth to the eastern side of Jefferson County. So the beach began with tutoring, but it was so much more because it ended up being a place. Housing was very generous in helping us get it wired, or actually did the wiring, so they could actually do high school credit recovering classes there. It was located right around the corner on 11th Street. We had garden beds, we did sustainability, and we had a place where parents and families could come and not just learn academics, but learn about life, sustainability, resolving conflict. And I am so excited. It brings me tremendous honor and excitement to come into the fold over at the Baxter Community Center, because this also goes very back with me with my family. My mother actually was part of the Baxter Community Center as a girl coming here from Memphis, Tennessee in 1950. So this neighborhood and this area has deep roots and meaning for a lot of people. And so this day, there's a saying that says, when we look at the present, we can look at the past for the causes and effects that determine our present. To understand our future, we look at the causes and actions that are happening in the present. So in looking at how this has evolved and where it will evolve is amazing. The real winners here are the people, the children, the families of the area that will have a warm, nurturing, safe place to come into, learn about life. Older generation learning from the younger generation, partnering with police, Jefferson County Public Schools, all really partners within this area to really grow and learn from each other, celebrate our greatness, and to just really, no matter what, move forward. So I say, I am excited that the next stage, to welcome you with open arms and to partner with friends like old Ben back here. He and I go way back. He's older than I am, though. Welcome you with open arms to come in. Let's cook something, eat something, drink something, learn together with something. And today will be a good day for hot chocolate. And happy holidays, you all. Thank you so much.
So we're going to go ahead and do a ceremonial groundbreaking. As you can quite imagine, this probably is going to be an interesting thing. So.
And be sure to check out the renderings if you haven't done it already. This will be a fabulous, fabulous new location.
Come on back.
Yes.
Now everybody look forward and smile. Let's have a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get this thing going. All right.
Hi. I know you want to get back to your live stream, but I want to take this minute to talk about Images by Patrick. Hi, I'm Patrick, and I've been a professional photographer for over 25 years, specializing in actors' headshots, professional headshots, family portraits, and much, much more. You can find me at www.imagesbypatrick.photography or find me on Facebook at Images by Patrick and get your image on. Now, back to your live stream.
Are you ready to transform your organization? Chenault Solutions provides capacity building services for leaders and teams ranging from strategic planning, program evaluation, and organization management training. For more information, please visit http://chenault.solutions. Chenault Solutions.
If you do nothing else,
If you do nothing else.
If you do nothing else.
If you do nothing else.
If you do